veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the USC Trojans. Taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Wolverines will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Trojans offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football.
That should have been a damn.
Defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things.
This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. To the air, it's Moss. Trying to beat the DB.
Oh, crap. That's my fault.
He's got it on the left. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, USC. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point was good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And that's a really good job.
Oh, shoot, I didn't pick my playbook.
Now you got an extra blocker because he's not just hanging off and standing there. And they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Offensive linemen love to run power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Looking to pass. It's Orji. Fires to the wideout. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Wolverines will have it first.
I'm an audible. Oh, freak.
Looking for a crease to the left. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Got his man quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Man, no on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do better.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get rid of it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
Get the quarterback off the spot. In the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Those third downs are hard to execute, and when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder, but this offense did a great job. Now, forget the three. We're leaving that behind. Now set up first and goal.
Come on, man.
Lose a yard on that one.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can go. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
He steps and powers and works
his way.
They finally get him down at the 2.
Oh, y'all got two plays. Get in here.
Second down. This little third to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? They'll run it on third and going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he made the extra point without problem. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer now is on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
To the air, it's Moss. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He's going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Running it back, it's Stewart.
Oh, shoot.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could.
Hang on my playbook.
Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He chucks one out to the right. And he's got it inside the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's going to pass. Buying some time. And as he throws, makes the catch. It's Morris. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the score
Yeah, playing my league
in
game.
a flash. You just saw that on that.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He almost kicked that thing out of bounds, but it made it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Fires to the big fella. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Here we go with this bull crap. That's already like 4 people hurt.
It was one of the more shocking moves in the whole history of conference realignment with USC joining the Big Ten. The question for me, does USC adjust to the Big Ten, or will the Big Ten have to adjust to SC?
Well, I know one thing. USC is going to bring a lot of flash and a lot of Hollywood to the Big Ten. You think back, David, to guys like Caleb Williams, Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush,
that was my
caliber players with speed, guys that just become must-watch TV. I think the Trojans are bringing that over to the Big Ten.
Yeah, they are, and I'm so excited to see now them in the Big Ten because we've seen them out west for so long, and we always question their schedule in the football out west. Well, now they're joining the major conference, you know, one of the major conferences in college football. Interested to see how the Trojans stack up with the big ones.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. I like this, taking the safe play, getting
injuries are too high. There's no way all these people are supposed to get hurt that much.
That's where quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space, take advantage of it, get it to my running back, let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively.
Oh, my God. Big hill.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
No,
Still got two
passes
catches
don't
to
have to
hold on.
come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USF.
Where is the blocking?
And it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Miami. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Look at that. Another dude
And
hurt.
that quarterback knew the counter run was going to
Oh,
work
man, no
that way
sense.
because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that
That
he had
looks
an advantage in numbers.
a
and
realistic,
blockers
mister.
getting
I
a
want
hat
to be
on a hat.
realistic.
So he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for a man. It's Orji. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he
Look at that
goes.
play.
And when you run that screen, it takes a lot more time to develop because those offensive linemen, remember, they're going to block, release, and go get somebody. Quarterback's got to get rid of that ball a lot faster when you're running those screen plays.
Oh, my God.
Of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This is a 3rd and long. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
What the hell ever, man.
Able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted.
Still wide open.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now it's... Oh, what a spectacular...
I took Will Johnson out. Why is he in? Oh, we had 17 players hurt. All right, you get hurt.
To be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, you know, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So, I love it.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their defense.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Moss.
Oh, I'm right there.
Over the middle. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. The quick out. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Trojans are on the move. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat.
That's a flag?
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback.
What the hell?
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his
Nobody
defense.
even touched him.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right at the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
The flag
Oh my God, dude. Like, what the...
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Whatever.
Looking for a man. It's Moss. Snags it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up a wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
The run to the right. He
looking like Aaron Donald.
bring him down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play calls and everyone on the same page here.
I need my playbook.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
That should have been a fumble.
Get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand.
Sizable lead. It's 14-14.
Lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Yes.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments.
That's the ball.
We're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Back to pass, it's Orji.
Oh, he's
and the pass is
incomplete.
incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes a connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit and delivering the strike.
Huh.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The run to the left.
Oh my God, get up in there.
This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now the play fake. On the move, he fires.
Oh,
and that pass is intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Quick step and go. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a
I'm
first
just
down.
not going to even believe that
That's
this
kind of the
happened.
advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Using the spin move. He was running through tackles and
These
picked up the
dudes out here
first
throwing
down
like they
and finally got
superheroes.
knocked down. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these. A big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmaker.
Touchdown Trojans! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Oh, God, that's so...
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game.
They in the perfect defense.
They've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Running back goes in motion. They'll leave it with him. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Dropping back, it's Orji. Pressure coming.
Oh, yeah.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. They couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away.
Where are you going?
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers for that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And here comes the offense on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Moss. They're bringing heat. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. The Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. On that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed
catch
to...
the ball!
To try to get the guys to suck up just for a second, but you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to him and got the sack.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds the tight end. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Handoff from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
That's reeled in. It's Branch. Makes the grab, and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. He has been open all day, and the key to making him a Trojan legend is to just feed him the ball.
And the key to every USC team is finding the playmakers, giving them the football, giving them a chance. If they're covered, they're open. If it's man, they're open. If it's zone, they're open. Feed those star wide receivers.
The give on the inside. They make the stop at the 19 after a pickup of 5.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage of the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He'll do it himself.
Dude, you saw him. That should be a fumble.
Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. I'll tell you
what. He just ran right past.
You have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Looking to the end zone.
That's a pick!
And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojan.
Can't stand this.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quarterback checking the play. Davis looking to pass. Fires into traffic, picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few.
He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, USC. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. I know he thinks he can bounce every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. They're trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Davis looking to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass. And it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Running toward the tape. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He almost kicked that thing out of bounds, but no penalty into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If we do choose to rub a little salt in it, keep chunking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse.
I need my audibles.
It's my job job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
You're going to hear guys after this game say,